Oh my. Hello friends, Jeff Wilson here. I hope all is well. Just making a quick video of some, you may or may not see or hear a cat running around. That would potentially be Forrest. Hello Forrest. He also just recently figured out how to jump on the counter today, so the world is actually ending. All right, so for you tight calves, maybe even knee pain people, runners, many different types. We are going to just briefly talk about the calves today, or the calves. We're just going to take a little dance on the incline board here. I have it pretty high up. You don't need to have an incline board. You can also use other things like, see the edge of this squat rack? Wonderful. Lift the toes up. I don't know, maybe about 5 years ago, when I had kind of put running down for a hot minute, I had a lot of lower leg issues as well. I had a lot of Achilles, plantar fasciitis, posterior tibialis junk, if you will. So yes, there's a lot of things to strengthen, you know, if we work on the actual posterior tibialis. In my case, that was a big part of what was going on. But one of the things I had to do regularly was open up my calves. Like at the time when I squatted, it was like I was just pretty locked in the ankles. I could feel it when I ran. Every time I stepped, it just felt like my right foot was pretty locked. And that wasn't even the problem foot. But oftentimes that could be a big part as to why the other foot ends up having a lot of issues. I started running on the outside of my left leg, or excuse me, my left foot. That caused issues up the lateral side of the leg. I mean, I'm saying a number of things. You have to really kind of puzzle piece yourself together. But as simple as this is, if you're having if you just consistently have tight calves, I want you to do something in this realm every day. Before you run, little activation of an isometrics. I also like to kind of open up the hips, open up the low back, especially for you people, which this was me at one point. This whole right side, because that same reference to the right ankle, my whole Forrest is climbing. That's wonderful. My whole right side was kind of a mess. And so I would start exploring with trying to open up the hip before I actually ran. But I want you to open up the calves, especially if you get up not the middle of the night, but in the morning and you're really creaky. It's a good idea to kind of like open up the calves, do some ankle circles, this, that, and the other. But I did this most days. Like legitimately most days, I sat here right before bed. I would sometimes just kind of creak down. You may not be able to get this low. Try to open up the big toes, and I would just get here until blood flow opened. And this took, like, for me personally, a couple of years, but I had a lot of locked up issues. I'm not saying that's how long it will take for you. But if you are having a lot of issues, you're having some trouble getting faster even, this is kind of jumping a little ahead, this may be a big part of some of these stopping points or like the door stops to your performance getting better. The lower legs is something you should not overlook. Everything from good shoes to big toe activity and strength, as well as calf strength, dorsiflexion strength, this movement here. All these quite underrated for your running performance, as well as your general health. So if you're not a runner, please continue to do this still, especially if some of those symptoms are what you're experiencing. So thank you for listening. Kind of a random thoughts of Jeff Wilson today, and I might do another video after this. But if you have not liked, comment, or subscribed, please do so. Have yourself a wonderful day, and yeah, there you go.